Hey everybody, can you hear me okay? Actually, that music's probably a little bit loud. Turn that down. I put on some really calming music because I kind of got a headache and I don't want to overdo it. I'm just gonna do some runs of Skull and see if I can beat the game. If I can, cool. If I can't, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna stress out over it too much. Where is... There it is. Doesn't want to capture the game for some reason. There we go. I don't know why it took it so long to pull that up, but okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully it's fixed now. How is everyone's day going? I have been working on a video all day and I have done nothing but work on a video and let's see. I ate some Burger King. I've been to the Walmart to get my medications refilled. And that has been my entire day so far. I have done practically nothing. Oh, fuck. What's my special? Oh, it's that one. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, I bet it does. I've been seeing you talk about that in the Discord, about slamming your face on a table. How did, why are you having seizures? What happened? Also, are you okay? That's also an important part of this to me. Are you sure you're all right? I know if I was having seizures, I'd be freaking out. Let me turn the audio up a little bit on this so you guys can hear what the game actually sounds like. I won't turn up the background music, but just the effects in general. That's a little bit too much, isn't it? Actually, you know what? It's not necessary for me to have this music in the background. I can just turn on the game's music. The game has music itself, and somebody might be coming in here wanting to hear that. Some people might like it. I'm not, like, super against it, but Let's just, let's put everything at the middle. That's pretty loud. Down for myself. Okay. And then in OBS, I guess I'll turn it down just a little bit. Oh, I almost did damage to myself. That was my own fault. G2A shills this game in the search query all the time. What is G2A? Dang. I've never had a seizure, not once. I really hope you're all right in general. I read that as a 137 mile run, and I was like, damn, that's a lot. The pad thai probably made up for it, though. Oh god, I'm stupid. Why did I do that? I hate this map. I really dislike this one. I thought this game was procedurally generated. It is not. It's, the maps are actually designed, and they're pretty good. They're not nearly as good as bad as I initially thought they were, but some of them are really stinky. And I really don't like. G2A is a place for buying steep. Oh, well, if you can get this for cheap, I'd recommend it. It's not a bad game. It has very few flaws. I mean, I'm not saying it's flawless, you know, but its flaws are not that crazy. It's very enjoyable for what it is. I feel like I'm gonna do really stinky today because of my headache. The goal of this game is just to get to the end. You start out at the castle, you go all the way to another castle, and you're saving the Demon King from the evil humans. You are a little skeleton boy, and you are supposedly super way out of your league in what you're doing, and you're on the way to do really cute things with how cute you are. This isn't what you look like, obviously. This is like I'll show you what you actually look like. This is what you look like. You're a little cute little skeleton boy. I'm kind of upset that pressing down and pressing up doesn't do anything. You played Slay the Spire? I'm not super like against Slay the Spire. It was just that when Reed bought this for me and said like, "Hey, can you review this?" I thought to myself, well, I mean, like, I don't want to be like, "Hey, I'm already working on something else," you know? What item has Hephaestus got? That's pretty good. Oh, getting licked by a bunny after waking up from a seizure actually sounds really relaxing. In comparison to like how stressful it must be to have a seizure, waking up and then being like, did I have a seizure? And then they're getting licked by a bunny would be probably like the best way you could wake up from that. Sir? Sir? Ah, of course. Oh, I forgot his thing is doing spinny circles. This guy is one of the easier ones. He's so slow that he's generally... Whoa! What's going on there? You guys can't see that, but Windows just decided to tell me that I had low disk space. Ancient Incense Burner. How much does a tier 2 sub cost? It costs $10. Quintessence cooldown by 50% is pretty good. But I don't know if I'd rather have that or Ghoul. I guess I'll take this. That'll give me twice as many dragons, or at least twice the speed. Can I upgrade my boy here? I can. Let's see what our upgraded version is like. I've never seen the upgraded version of this class. Oh, look, I'm yellow. I'm a yeller boy. What's special about me? 20% chance of creating thorns under random enemies that rise from the ground, dealing magic damage. That's really good. I really like that. You want to make Pete and the father speak to one another? Good. That's what they're there for. Ooh, nice. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't even remember what my tier 2, or what my tier 2 sub thing is. I don't even remember what all the emotes are. Physical damage? We're not really a physical damage build, but it's better than nothing. Ah. Nice. I think this game's biggest criticism so far that I've seen other people... I've been looking at and seeing what other people are saying about it. Other people's criticism seems to be that on higher levels, and not even just on higher levels really, just on some level, whenever you get on some maps and just in some areas, and depending on what your build is, the screen can get so cluttered by individual parts of enemies that you just can't tell what's going on, really. You just can't tell what's going on hardly at all. And the problem with that, the reason that that's a problem in this game is because the characters, when you kill them, the enemies, they burst into pieces, and then those pieces ragdoll everywhere. And so the only reason that that's really an issue, because everything in this game explodes. So I don't know. It's some type of, you know, you'd have to sacrifice the fun of having everything explode to get a better gaming experience. So I'm sure that with something that looks this way, I'm sure the general idea was to make it look at least somewhere like somewhat of a spectacle. Just make it somewhat of a spectacle because of how pretty this is. It's all very, very well done and handcrafted. So I feel like they must have known that in development and just decided that the more important thing was the art. They wanted to have the art assets look better instead of have better gameplay. Okay, I'm just gonna have to, yeah. But see all these pieces and everything, there's just stuff flying around. Depending on how much stuff you actually kill, it can just be so much. There can just be so much on the screen at one time. Shit. Sir? Okay. Wow, okay. I guess we're just gonna have Mambo lines. Mambo lines? Are they called Mambo lines? Am I just making up words now? Yep. I hate the game. That's the consensus. 0 out of 10. Welcome to the review channel where I hate everything that I talk about. Honestly, most of the game is really pretty. Being pretty is not what this game fails at. This game is beautiful. It reminds me a lot of like the art in particular reminds me a lot of Blasphemous. It's like a very pretty version of Blasphemous, which is the exact opposite of what Blasphemous is. Blasphemous is just not pretty. That's the exact opposite of what Blasphemous is. But the art is of that quality. Okay, we're doing hand slam now. Got it. Ow. The Int's dash is not very good. couple of things I had in the script where some of the game design in this is really good in the fact that the shapes of objects that they expect you to hit is like the character is always this oval shape. A lot of stuff is just very by the books and very well done as far as the design of the game. My viewers dropped to 2. Yeah, I saw that. Rip my audience, I guess. Maybe people don't want to watch me play. Maybe people don't want to watch me play Skull. Maybe people are like, I want to play this for myself. I don't want to watch anybody play that. Maybe it's important to them. I don't mind if it's just me and you guys. It doesn't bother me. As long as I get to hang out with somebody. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I have very there are very few things in life I just do not like, but being alone is one of them. I just do not appreciate being alone at all. I hate being alone. It goes so far to where, like, if I'm just gonna go out and get McDonald's, I will ask somebody if they want to go with me, because I hate doing everything by myself. Ow, my head. Yeah, everybody is just somebody who worked on the game. They don't want to hear me talk about how the problems with the game. Nobody's interested in that type of thing. Ow, my head. Damn, dude. I have migraines. I've always had migraines my entire life. It's I even had them as a baby. And I get them so often that I would think that people I think a lot of people don't believe me that I even have them. It's one of those things that's almost a chronic condition. So it's kind of like, it kind of comes off silly. It's almost comedic in like there's no way you have a headache again, you know, like you just had a headache yesterday or the day before, you know, you're getting debilitating migraines to where you're just like laying on the floor in pain 3 times a day. Yeah, not 3 times a day, 3 times a week. Yeah, I've tried medication for it. I've never had any success, except for using Kratom. Kratom was very successful in stopping the pain, and wasn't really stopping the pain, it was the frequency. I noticed that the frequency of the amount of times I would get a headache went down drastically. And I don't know what was with that, but it worked, and honestly, with somebody in my condition, I'll take anything that works. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I would have done anything. It was one of the big reasons that I got gauges. I got my ears pierced. I heard that getting your ears pierced can make your I mean, it was stupid and not true, but I heard that getting your ears pierced could help you have less headaches. So I got my ears pierced, and I was like, okay, well, maybe this will make my headache stop. And then it didn't, and I was like, well, maybe I just need to go further. And plus, it was in style at the time, so it was just kind of a win-win. Creates a wall that lasts for 5 seconds. I really like that one. We got a rare, and a rare. Okay. You take pain meds all the time? That can be bad for you. You should be careful. You get headaches and migraines every single day around 3 p.m. like clockwork. I know that feeling. Isn't it the worst? It's just the worst shit. I really there's not much stuff in my life where I'd be like, I really wish this wasn't part of my life, you know? But that is definitely one of them where I'd be like, yep, I'll trade positions with you if you don't have migraines. Increases dashing distance by 40%, and dashing has a 30% chance of resetting the dash cooldown. That's pretty good, but I don't know how much I'm going to use it. The Warrior's Pauldrons are super nice, and then 20% chance of creating an explosion and increasing HP by 30. I think I have to go with this one. I already bought the food, and I can't afford anything else. I used to run. I think I told you that. Having migraines and shin splints was actually the reason I got out of running. I couldn't exert myself really heavily without having giving myself a headache. And giving myself a headache is too dangerous. It's like asking to, you know, to hurt myself, really, and get a migraine. Yep. What is the thing here? Planning helps again. 390 would be enough for us. Yeah, sure. But yeah, I was on track in high school, and even getting the slightest bit of a headache is dangerous because it can become a migraine for me very easily. And then once I have a migraine, you know, that's the rest of my day gone. I can't even function. I can't drive. I can't honestly do anything except for lay in a dark room. I take a lot of showers. Hot water helps a lot, but I can't really do anything. I'll do my best. I've tried my entire life. If I get a migraine, I don't like to let it defeat me, you know, and like be in charge of my life, even though it you know, I have to respect it, or I'm just gonna ruin myself. But I've never really treated it the way that I should, and so like I'll be watching a movie with friends or something, and then I'll get a headache, and then instead of treating my headache symptoms or trying to make sure I don't get a migraine, I'll just try to power through it. And man, that does not work. That is just some of the worst ideas I've ever had in my life, was trying to power through having a headache. You gonna fall asleep? Well, it is late for you, isn't it? It's really late. We're in Estonia. I forget how, you know, far away some of you guys are. Fucking Europeans. How am I even supposed to deal with having so many European fans? I'm just gonna have to rely on my quintessence. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay. This is just becoming a hassle, to be perfectly honest with the two of you. Okay, he's dead. Oh. Shit. I honestly just, every time I fight this ninja, I just hear Naruto sounds. That's how much of a weeb I am. Oh god, that was terrible. I thought that wouldn't hit me. No, that was my own fault, wasn't it? I shouldn't have just assumed. You slept for like 5 hours? Really? So, let's look at there. It might be somebody that you know, Legs. Increases magic attack by 45%. That's a lot. Creates a fissure of the netherworld in a current location that pulls enemies towards its center, dealing magic damage. Oh, that's pretty good. It's a quintessence, though. I'd have to drop my dragon breath. And I don't really want... You know what? I'll do this and then see if I can level up the int again. Will you let me level up the int for 30? Yes? Okay. Hell yeah. We level up twice, boys. Hey, Luz. Luz is here. Oh my god, look how ripped I am. Oh, yeah. Look at this. This is awesome. Beat the shit out of him. Oh, that's awesome. I'm big fistin' boy now. You guys ever wanted to be just wanted to be fisted by a tree? 'Cause now's your time. Look at this. Look at that fist. Every day. I know what you mean. This is just gonna be... I'm gonna be a wrecking ball now. That's all this class is. It's just smash on the ground and kill everything. I kinda love it. I love classes. Ow. I love classes where the only thing that they do is just they hit hard. Because it's such a stupid ability. I kinda love it though. It's so like, doesn't require much thought. You can just kind of hang out and have fun with it. No. Okay. Nope. Nope. This is my own fault. I am not handling this well. Sir? Oh my god, how many people is this gonna be? They're just gonna... Oh my god, look at this! See, when I said that things can get cluttered, this is what I meant. Like, the big complaint is the screen can get cluttered, and it can. Oh, look, a cleric. I could really use some HP right now. That, I don't know why, but that whole scenario took away a lot of my HP. Hey, Tyler's here. What's up, Tyler? They'll call me Mr. Tree Fucker for nothing. That's right. I had a girlfriend one time who told me that she claimed to be Wicca, right? You know, because we were in high school, and she was a dumb, blonde idiot. But point being, she told me one time that she could put my soul into a tree in her front yard. And I was like, good, real good use of your magical abilities there. Like, if it were true, then that's exactly what, you know, you should be using those for. Haha. Okay, let's not run into the sun. Okay, got rid of that. Why am I gaining HP? I just noticed I'm gaining HP on kills. Ow. Sorry if Wanny starts looking really stupid. It's me just tilting my head in directions trying to get my head to stop hurting, or to hurt less. Oh, we got Warrior's Pauldrons again. That's pretty good. Attack speed by 15 and movement by 10. That's also pretty good. Swapping stiffens enemies. I'm not really big into that. I'd rather have the Ring of Wind. And I wish I had a little bit more money. Yeah, I can do a lot of stuff with a headache. It's just, if it gets too bad, then I will have to stop. But right now, I took some pain meds right before I started. I took 2 Excedrin. And I'm, you know, just waiting. Like I always do. Just see how that works. If it doesn't work, then, you know, it doesn't work, and then I'll have to stop. But I'm hoping that it does, because I'd really like to hang out. I don't want my Sunday before having to go back to work to be, to be just me laying with a headache in the bed. I've had too many Sundays like that in my life. I've had too many, oh man, I've had some, like, terrible... That just brings back memories of having some terrible, like, event-ruining headaches. Infinite Bone. Skill creates a 30% chance of resetting the cooldown when used. Well, that's really cool. Like I had a, I've had a migraine that ruined like a wedding anniversary. You know, like I've had so many scenarios ruined by a migraine in my life. My dad gets them too. It's not like I don't, you know, where I'm like, oh God, woe is me. Why is this happening? I know I come by it honestly, and it's ruined a lot of stuff for my dad too. But you know what? He can suck it because he did this to me. Maybe he deserves it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Dude, that 30% chance of being able to like completely recast my spells is really good.
Also, it just, especially with these int abilities just wipe screens. Is that what your Sunday is? I'm jealous of your Sunday. Your Sunday sounds like a lot more fun than mine. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this boss. This is going to be completely dependent on... I don't know what this is going to be dependent on. I don't think I can do this. I honestly don't. It's gonna be completely dependent on me using my spells, I guess. These are just so fast in comparison to how slow this class is. And I'm gonna take a lot of damage just from not knowing their moveset, too. Ma'am? Okay. Sir? I don't know how you're supposed to block a lot of these. I guess like that. I guess you're supposed to just get on top of them. Block them from above. See, look how much damage I've done. I've hit them so many times, and I've done nothing. Well, sucks that I wasted that quintessence. I feel like I just took a lot of damage. I didn't even see it. Oh, I gotta get away. Okay. Ah. Wasted the quintessence again. That was a good hit. Yep, getting away. Did I get her? I think I got her. That's good. I don't think that does anything, and she heals completely, doesn't she? Of course she does. Well, she didn't heal completely, but still, that's a lot to heal. Shit. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's fine. Yes, ma'am. Please. Ruin me more, big mommy milkers. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Ah! Okay. Was that death? Did I die? Where am I? Oh, look at that. The game glitched. Where am I? Just gonna... I noticed it just took my input. Oh, would you look at that? Live on stream, we found ourselves a real old-fashioned glitch. Okay, starting back from the beginning. Ooh-woo, dark paladin mommy. Wait. Yes, I really want to restart. It's not gonna let me. Okay, title screen? Okay, it'll let me do the title screen. Go on, will you press the button? Why? I don't want to go do will we press the button. I want to play Skull. And now the game's loading. For forever. Just real quick. Okay, just real quick. I'll get on it on my phone. Alright, will you press the button? Last time I've been on here was when we did some of these on podcast. Will you press the button? You become the most awesome person in the world ever, but you will never have any privacy ever. Pressing that button. 32% of people agreed with me. Oh, God. Okay, so the game has just crashed. I guess we're just gonna restart the game. Yeah, will you press the button has become garbage. Yeah, I kind of just agree with it because I don't value privacy the same way other people do. Privacy just doesn't mean shit to me. Will you press the button? You are reborn into super perfect human being who lives for 300 years with your knowledge of today, but from the age of 19, you will start shitting double-sized, full-head, fist-shaped shits every 3 hours every day. Of course I'm doing that one. Will you press the button? You are transported to your favorite fictional world and get to be a part of the personal life and lives of the main character or characters, and you get to be a large part of their life and therefore alter the path of their life. But when you finally become happy and everything is perfect, you will settle into a perfect life. You are instantly teleported back to your original universe. Nah. I'm good without that one. Tyler sent me a picture. The hell is this? Just Jack Daniels. What the fuck is this? Who gave you this love basket of liquor? This liquor love basket. Liquor love basket is actually sounds like a fucking bad guy from a James Bond movie. What's your name? Bond. James Bond. You?
Liquor love basket.
DK, no thanks. Yeah, right. Nope. You don't want to hang out with Rowboat Girly, man? Oh, fuck. I really like Petty Thief, this class. It's so fast and visceral, and this game really does, that's another complaint I do actually have about this game. This game designs itself around the fast-moving classes, and you're better off being fast-moving just about in any situation. There's not really a situation where it works to your advantage to move slower. So the faster you move in general, the better off you are. The faster moving classes are generally the better ones. Also the ones with ranged options. Anything with ranged options or with faster movement is astronomically better than the slower, like stronger hitting classes. Just because of the way the game's designed. It doesn't even have anything to do with, you know, their stats are better or anything. It's just the way that the levels are designed and the way that the enemies are designed. Just about everything makes it to where moving faster is just the optimal strategy. Which shouldn't be the case in a game like this. You shouldn't have that. There shouldn't be an optimal strategy out of your classes. You shouldn't have a class that's just better than the rest. I can understand if the class gets better because you level it up. Oh, I got hit. Fucking liquor love baskets. I watched GoldenEye recently with, I think it was with Al-Shavar. I think Al and I watched GoldenEye together. And I had forgotten how the bad guy, the bad woman, her name is something on a top. Like, her last name is On Top. And the way that she kills people, her special ability is that she fucks people on top of them, and then her legs are so strong that she can squeeze people to death while fucking them and being on top. That is legitimately her actual ability, and how she kills people in that movie. And her name is Onatopp. I was just more impressed than anything. I was like, damn, what the fuck? That's one of those things I didn't pick up on as a child. No, this isn't randomly generated. The maps are actually not procedurally generated, though it looks like it is. If you play it a lot, though, you'll start to see the maps over and over again. There's actually not anything in this that's procedurally generated. I think the map layout, you know, which map you go to one after another might be random, but I'm not even certain about that. I like that these skulls wink. Look at that. Skulls don't wink. What are they winking with? They don't have eyelids, but they're winking anyways. And 10% chance of burning enemies. Yeah, I'll take that one. 1 of 3 homework assignments done. What the fuck? It's, You talked about that like it was like a holy quest, you know? 1 of 3 homework assignments done. Ah, fuck. I really don't like this bitch. She's a really annoying boss to fight. Mainly because her only ability, her only real attack is these crosses. And they are annoying to dodge. Other than that, also her special ability that she does right now when she's at half health is she heals herself for 1/4 of her HP. It's such a shitty fucking... I hate it. I hate that. That's awful design. All you've done is extend the fight. You didn't do anything else. Healing yourself doesn't do anything besides extend the fight longer. Okay, what do we got? Explosive ointment when hit. No, I know what that one does. Movement speed increased by 15. Quickly teleport to the front, dealing magic damage. That's not bad. And then this is skeleton shield, and don't nobody in their right mind want skeleton shield, but I might take the bones. I don't think I need them though. I guess we'll take the live weasel. Ma'am, I am ready to become... What am I right now? Petty thief? Ma'am, I am ready to become whatever... thief? I think is... rogue? What am I called now? Thief. Yeah, just thief. Ready to become normal thief. Reporting for duty. Oh, oh, fuck. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm sure you can kind of see what I mean now by, and what everybody else means by the screen can get a little bit cluttered. Hard to keep up with what, I'm sure even like not playing the game, you're having a hard time keeping up with what I'm doing. And it's probably easier from my end since I actually have the input, but still, I would imagine this is probably impossible at some points to figure out where I am on the screen if you're just watching it. Also, I'm sorry if I'm holding the controller too close to the microphone and you can like hear me tapping the buttons. That is not my intention. So let me know if that gets on your nerves. Ah. Fuck off. Stop. Damn. Okay. Ow, I actually got hit by a normal guard. That feels bad. That is a bad feeling. Why'd you procrastinate? You should have been doing your work. Increases physical attack by 30% until you clear 3 maps. That's really good. The gold damage from Thief is magical, though. Okay, let's see. Ooh, what special did we get? What you given? Hydra? Unleashes acid breath 3 times, dealing magic damage. Inflicts poison on affected enemies. That's pretty good. I've only got 1,000 gold, though. I don't need the HP. I've got enough HP. I think I can make it to the next boss. Increase gold gained by 20%. Increase max HP by 35. Increase HP by 40. Or... Ooh, 11th Finger of Lightning. I really like this one. Just every couple of seconds, just something gets hit. Something... Every 8 seconds, something gets hit with a lightning bolt. Such a good ability to have. Downside, it's random, but upside, who cares? I also don't like this. I don't know what the purpose, I guess. It would be more of my thing. I don't understand why right here you can see the camera getting obfuscated and this overlay on the screen, this black circle where it's just bright in the center and black everywhere else, darker everywhere else. I don't know what the purpose of that is. I don't know why that's there. It doesn't do anything except for annoy anybody. And then when you get up here, it goes away. And then once you completely clear the map of all enemies, it goes away everywhere. So I don't know. If any of you can think of a reason why that exists, I'd love to hear it. I actually have no idea why the designers even put that in the game. I have no idea. I can't figure it out. You stand up against a wall, you get it too. Like, you can just barely see it right there. But I don't understand its purpose, and I would really like to know why that's in the game and what that's supposed to do. Like, what did they have in mind? Did they think that I couldn't see everything else? They think that, like, everything else was legitimately hidden out of sight or something? Just because the screen gets a little bit darker on the edges? Fuck off, Naruto. Kakashi-sensei! Get wrecked. Okay. Oh, hey, it's Skeleton Shield. The worst boy in the game. Okay, we made it to the boss. Damn if my head isn't killing me. I'm starting to get to where I can get to this boy pretty, you know, seemingly with a normal pace. I can get to him, and then I can kind of beat him regularly, too. Which is a good deal for me. Ah, fuck. Yep. Okay. I've learned his moves enough to where I feel pretty comfortable fighting him. I've got to get to where I feel that way with those two sisters. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I do need to get there before I do a review on this game. I would very much like to feel comfortable fighting the middle. I'm not sure if they're the middle boss or if they're just the second boss, honestly. I don't know if there's 4 or I don't know how many bosses there are in this game. Yeah, I think I got him. Yep, got him. You know what I hadn't seen in a long time that I had a good time watching the other day? Me and Kira watched Tropic Thunder again. And man, I forget every time I see Tropic Thunder how much I love that movie. It's such a good movie. Hey, will you level me up for 15 bones? 30? No? Okay. Let's go get some bones. Ah, I hate this bitch. All of these maids are a huge hassle. They're so fast, and all they do is throw things and act like the ninjas from the last map. They're so annoying to deal with. Not to mention, they also heal themselves if you let them. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of maids. That's a lot of maids. That's a lot of damage. Fucking Jesus. Okay. That raised my blood pressure extremely. Stop moving away. I'm gonna get you. I'm coming to get you. Okay. Hunter? Hunter's pretty good, but I think I'll stick with this and try to level this up. Sir? I just took damage yet again from a regular guard. Feeling bad. That feels bad. I am at 5 HP. Feeling awful. Ah.
Didn't understand that.
What? My phone thought I'd asked for a question. The Android version of Siri, whatever its name is. Samson or whatever. Oh, we doing Sword Boy. Okay. Carlian Recruit, I think is what this one's called. Right? Yeah. Basically, the shtick with this one is you can hold down attack to do a little bit more damage. Or you can just be a normal sword guy, like, you know, like you're probably gonna do. I honestly don't even see the what's good about this one. I would much rather just be normal skull. Then again, I am the type of guy that does not is not bothered by literally using a club in RPGs. I 100% used a club for most of Dark Souls. Ooh, Petty Thief again? Yeah, I'll take Petty Thief again. Get rid of Carly and Recruit. Get those skulls, maybe just get Thief again. Oop. Tip that. There we go. I don't like that the Thief class backs up when it attacks. I'm not a fan of... I much prefer moving forward instead of backwards every time I attack. That doesn't make much sense to me. Nope. Gotcha. Got him. HP barrier? Yeah. Ow. I'm doing pretty awful getting hit by these normal guards so much. Ooh, ghoul? Okay, I love ghoul. Check this out. Look at this shit. Just smash hardest. Do belly flops. Got a chain. You're basically Roadhog with a sword. Emergency bomb's pretty good. Increase crit rate. Generate gold. Oh, I don't have the money. Okay, I guess we're taking the gold then. Quite affordable, sure, yeah. Okay, who we fighting? The ninja? Got it. Do not want to fight him, but whatever. Okay. Ass. Ass. Little bit slow to be fighting the ninja, aren't I? Could be doing a little bit more speedy techniques. Fuck. My dash isn't too great either, because they give you a... Ghoul gets a bash instead of a dash. So there's not much I can do to actually get out of his way. And him being faster than me is just a thing that's going to happen. There's not much I can do about that. kind of what I meant when I said being faster is just generally better in this game. Because I've lost so much HP just from being slow at this point. Yep, and not dodging. That helps too. Getting out of the way of Shuriken really helps. What's the next class? Skeleton Pike? I like Skeleton Pike. Just generally fighting with a spear and a shield. It's my RPG, like tabletop RPG class of choice. It's just a spear and a shield. I like playing a spellcaster that uses a spear and shield combo, like a buckler and spear combo. I really like spears. I like the distance that it gives you. You feel a little bit more comfortable fighting somebody from a good distance away, you know? Ooh, Alchemist is really good. Check this shit out. Basically, I just stand here and shoot. And my dodge kind of sucks. But whenever I fill up this bar below my HP, I get this shit. And that is basically the whole class. And this is one of the ones that when I said like, oh, range really matters in this game and having range completely changes the game. This is one of those where the game is completely different. Now the game is just stand still and don't get hit and wait for your things to charge, which is an entirely different game than the one we were just playing. Legs, you still there? Or did you finally fall asleep? My poor Estonian boyfriend. The poor boy lives in Europe. He doesn't know what sleep is. Hell yeah. Get wrecked. So now we can just stand here on the edge and shoot like this and then hit them. And it totally works. Same here. You can just jump up a little bit and hit this guy. No need to even play the game, really. It prints money. I think that Excedrin's starting to kick in. So I'm starting to feel, not a headache, but I'm starting to feel the numbness that comes from taking pain medication when I have a really bad headache. And my shoulders are kind of going down. It feels very relaxing. How much does it take to upgrade Alchemist, I wonder? And I wonder what upgraded Alchemist even does. I've never had an upgraded Alchemist. Hate Stone, that's pretty good. I don't need the HP. What's the item? Movement speed plus 20. Yeah, I have to have that. I'm so slow as the Alchemist. The movement speed could make all the difference. Alright, what mini boss are we fighting? Oh, Archer Girl. This is going to be the easiest. I say as I get hit immediately. I should really be taking this more seriously than I am. But I don't think I've ever lost against her, which obviously this is going to be the time that it happens because I've said something now. See, look how easy she is. Yeah, no kidding, man. Do you have any... After Effects is impossible to use, man. It's not a thing that... You have to have really good computers to do editing software. After Effects is what people use for, you know, Hollywood movies. Please? No. 20? Okay. Okay, I'll get more bones, and we'll do it after the boss. I'm gonna check my my Premiere, by the way. Speaking of which, did it just not export because of we ran out of space? Sure did. Now what can I do about that? I know. I'll export it to my other hard drive. Export it over here, and we'll put it in make a new folder, call it Barry, and call it Interview with Barry. Let's see if we can get that going. In the meantime, I need to get rid of that other one that I just made. That thing must be huge. Just like me. Whew. Got him. Now I wonder where that fish is going. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh! Okay. Got rid of that. Got rid of an old version of the Interview with Mandalore. That'll free up some space. Let me see. I know this isn't what you guys signed up for. I've gotta do this though, or it's not gonna export while I'm streaming. So I'm very sorry. I know this is very annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot. The audio, just Barry's audio from that stream was 5 gigs because it's such a long interview. Well, there's Max the Elf, the porn thing that I downloaded. That'll definitely free up some space. Got a whole bunch of Chrono Trigger stuff that I don't need anymore. Oh yeah, tons of Chrono Trigger stuff. Let's get rid of all this Chrono Trigger stuff. I've got megabytes of Chrono Trigger stuff. Looks like just a mess. Okay. Now let's see how cleaned up that is. Okay, it says it's only going to be like 39 minutes, and I'll empty my recycle bin, and if I can say words correctly. Okay, let's see how much I'm left with. How many gigs am I left? Okay, that freed me up 25 gigs, so that's pretty good. I'm happy with 25 gigs free. Okay, back to the stream. I'm sorry. Don't cringe at me, Luz. I'm already cringy enough, I'm well aware. I almost said I'm a cringe lord, but honestly, I don't want to be a child. I don't want to sound like a 12-year-old, so I'm not going to do that. I feel like cringe lord is something that Tyler's daughters might say. Tyler, when are you going to come on the podcast? You should be on the podcast some. Kira, well, not just Kira, actually, everybody this week was asking when we were going to be doing another podcast episode. And I don't mean like fans, I mean, like people who were on the podcast were interested in doing another episode. They were like, we haven't done a podcast episode in a while. So we might have new podcasts coming soon. What was my quintessence? I don't remember what it does. Creates a storm that moves forward and pulls enemy towards its center. Okay, let's see what that does. Okay, it makes a tornado. Got it. Did you kill it? I just jumped over that guy's head. He completely forgot I existed. Hot damn. Maximum stealth. Ow. Griffin, help me. That's a good thing to have. That's a little useful boy to have. Whoa. This is a very frustrating situation to be in. Got an ice mage and a fire mage right on top of me. Okay, there we go. So we got shield boy, anything increasing mana. Decreases incoming damage. That's pretty good. Can I afford that and the food? I'll buy the food first. I sure can. Hell yeah. Ooh, and some skulls. I thought the game crashed again. That's all right to have for Alchemist, it looks like. That seems to be pretty useful. This is the same map I was just on just a second ago. I don't mean the same run, by the way. I mean the run before this. Hey, buddy. See, don't you walk away from me. Don't you walk away from my fireballs. Hey, buddy. Bye. Jesus, I didn't even plan that. That just happened. What do we got? Water skull? That's a good many skulls. A good many skeleton bones. Now, if I can beat the boss, then I will finally find out what the upgraded alchemist is. I'm really excited to figure that out. Sir? 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 So stupid. Ooh, Minotaurus. Okay, I've already got 30, so I'll keep this one. Check this out. I'm a Minotaur. Slow, so, you know, we already talked about that, but still. Hits hard. Might be what I fight the boss with, since it's a little bit faster than the alchemist. Ooh, it does not hit that hard. I thought it hit a lot harder than that. I didn't trap him in here. He lives in here. No, this is his house. He lives here. Ow. I did not. That was dumb of me to get hit by that. Ow. Literally, what will kill me is my idiocy in this fight at this point. Me not being careful enough. That's what's gonna kill me. I'm calling it now. I think I made it, though. I think this is it. I think we got it. We got him. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We get Beat of Darkness from swapping, and that kind of sucks, but okay, I'll take it. I guess it's better than nothing. Upgraded Alchemist, here we come. I want to know what this boy looks like. Ma'am, upgrade me. There we go. Ooh, fancy. Look at that. Grand Alchemist. The skull always carries the unstable summoning skill. Got it. Based on its cooldown speed, increases gauge speed. When swapping, hurls a variety of flasks and summons. So I've got unstable summoning still. Is it just faster? Is it just the same thing but faster? Oh, I've got... Oh, I've got another summon I can do. That's pretty good. Holy shit, that lasts forever, too. So what? Do I not... I can't just do it again, it looks like. Do I build that up? Summons an imperfect dark stone golem every 15 seconds, dealing magical damage. So I didn't do that. What's my left trigger? Unstable summon. Skill can only be used when the gauge is charged more than 50%. When the skill is cast, it consumes all gauge and summons a dark quartz golem, dealing magic damage, and the gauge doesn't charge for 20 seconds. Okay, so every 20 seconds I can do that. Got it. I thought the game crashed again. I was freaking out. Sir? Hey. Oh, it's this guy. I was gonna say, I thought that was a different guy. I didn't recognize him. Increase max HP. Thank you very much. Oh, I did not mean to fall down. Ooh, I like that that explodes now that I've upgraded. Well, I forgot that Wanny's mouth goes crazy whenever I purse my lips. I purse my lips a lot when I'm playing games because I get nervous. I think it's just what I do when I purse my lips if I'm taking something seriously. And Wanny just does his face and weird stuff whenever my lips get pursed. No, I'm fine. Thank you. gonna summon a golem. Oh, I can't. Okay, great. There we go. Got him. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Dumbass. All right. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Ah! This is just even worse. Just on top of me. I hit the wrong button. Sir? Okay. I wonder if Kira's being loud on purpose. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but she's just being loud, just obnoxiously loud, doing the dishes and stuff. She's yelling at cats on the other side of the house. Ooh, Ryder. Ryder's really good. I'll take Ryder over this. Easy. I don't have any money. What did I use my money on? Alright, see you later, Luz. I gotta go to bed soon anyways, too. So, don't worry about it. I got work tomorrow. Shit. 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 Okay. I'm doing even worse. Night, Luz. Love ya. That's so good. Such a useful ability. What? Tried to scratch my nose. Ow. I am doing terrible. Oh my god. Griffin, help me. Griffin friends, save me. Oh, I'm losing a lot of frames. Okay. You want money? Sure, I got money. Sphinx Eye decreases trap damage by 75%, increases magic damage by 75%. That's pretty good. For my build, at least. It's not like super good, but for the build I got, it's awesome. Sir? Not even gonna react, huh? Alright. Fine by me. Fine by me. I got no problem with that. Huh. This is definitely something I'm gonna be sitting here doing. think somebody already said this in the Discord, but did anybody out there watch the Super Bowl today? How did it go? I actually didn't keep up with the NFL at all this year. I don't even know who was in the Super Bowl this year. Ah, fuck. I don't like fighting either of these bosses. Sorry, I'm not talking. I gotta focus though. I'm not gonna be able to beat them. Her name is Regretsia. It's a cute name. Fuck. Ow. Taking a little bit of damage there. Did not mean to do that. Got her. Okay. Now time to kill the ninja. Like, it didn't teleport everywhere all the time. Got him. Okay. Well, I'm at half HP. Doing okay. Attacks create a 10% chance of earning enemies. Increase magic attack by 45. Fisher. I mean, I've got to do this one, right? Isn't this exactly what I have, though? I've got Griffin as movement speed. Okay, so I'm definitely taking this one. How much do I even need to upgrade this Grand Alchemist? 100? I'm not going to get 100. That's definitely not a thing that's happening. I'd have to focus the entire game to get 100. Which I guess I will. I guess I'll just keep taking green doors. Did I see that wrong, or did killing that main maid kill the rest of them? Also, wait a minute. Did I just dash through that and not take any damage? When swapping, based on cooldown speed. I don't have anything that does that, do I? That would give me something special when dashing? No? Okay. I didn't think I did. Because Alchemist doesn't seem like a very dashing, dashy character, or dashy class. You're not going to do a lot of dashing as an Alchemist. I think that's... No, that's not everything? Okay. Still got a couple of maids with plates. So, ma'am, need you to stop that right now. Would After Effects work on a MacBook Air? I don't know, but but my intuition tells me to be like to doubt that it would work. I don't think it would work. It might, but I don't know. My intuition just goes, a MacBook Air? Like, that's definitely not designed to run After Effects. After Effects takes a lot of RAM. Premiere and After Effects in general are meant for beefier computers. Oh, that's a cool ability. Hey, I didn't see him up there. This music kind of reminds me of Code Geass. It reminds me of the Code Geass fighting music that they always have when all the nightmares fight. I wonder if it might be the same composer. I doubt it. I'm sure this probably had an independent composer. It's probably not like a huge big name composer for a small indie game like this from Korea. But still, I do kind of wonder. I need to look into what the staff was like for making this game before I review it. Really like to know exactly how many people they had on staff to do this. Because if this was like all one person, this would be quite an undertaking. Most computers, if you're gonna be running After Effects, you would it's generally accepted that you would need to at least have a graphics card, you know? Like, I don't think there's any out of the box per se PC that's like good for running After Effects. After Effects and Premiere are kind of like, you know, stuff that you would do with a gaming PC. Basically, they're the only other thing that like gaming PCs do really besides play games is if you're doing a lot of video rendering and editing. You can run Premiere and After Effects on it, but like exporting stuff is going to take a million years. I'm not saying it won't work. I'm not saying you won't be able to run the program. It's just that it'll be slow as hell. And you'll probably get frustrated, and if you're, and of course, if you're like me, or I'm sure any other Premiere user or somebody who just does a lot of video editing as for fun, you'll probably just find that it's extremely slow. You'll probably find it very frustrating. I'm sure that Premiere will run. It'll probably just take ages to do anything. They have really nice computers in the school libraries. Because I've never seen a good computer in a school library. So that would be a completely opposite end of the world thing for me. Ooh, legendary? Increased skill cooldown speed by 80%? Condensed power in Susino's hand creates an explosion dealing magic damage. I mean, I've got to get that. That's a legendary. That'll make all the difference. Increased physical attack, swapping stiffens, and decrease the dashing. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's okay. I'm down for that. Some really quick dashing. Wish I had enough money for the everything else, but I'm not gonna complain. Okay, what am I on now? I've got I'm almost at the sisters. Dude, I'm glad. I'm 100% happy for you guys for having that. Like I said, I've never known a school system to have good anything. Then again, the state I live in has some of the poorest school systems on the planet, I'm sure. Well, it's definitely not on the planet, but definitely in the country. I'm almost certain in the country. Oh my god, I'm losing so many frames. I shouldn't be exporting Premiere and doing this at the same time. Haha! Got him. Alright. I don't know what that looked like on you guys' end, but that was pretty crazy. Washington prioritizes education? Oh my god. What it must be like to live in an environment that prioritizes education. I always feel that's so weird about Europe and stuff. I hear about Europe prioritizing education, having free education and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't even know what that's like. I've never lived in an environment that even cared even the slightest bit about the people's education around them, much less prioritized it. Ow. Don't do that. Whoa, that's so cool. Big explodey. What is that called? Is that what Wraith is? Oh no, that's the special one I bought. That's awesome. Just does a giant magic explosion. That's so cool. Really? The only way you can get any decent education in Mississippi is if you're good at enough at sports to where you can get like a free ride, or if your grades are good. If your grades are really good, you can get some good, education, but you got to get like all A's. You got to really care. And of course, almost no one here does, because, well, several reasons, honestly. I mean, what teenager does? I mean, what teenager's big thing in their life is their... I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I knew several teenagers who really cared about their education, but it's not super common for teenagers to be like, hell yeah, I want those grades, you know? I gotta focus more. Taking a lot of damage just because I'm not paying any damn attention. Shit. Not doing so hot. Not doing so hot. Not doing hot. Hot is the thing I am not doing. Jesus. Does so much damage. Everything. Everything they do does so much damage. Shit! Okay. Oh. Okay. What class are we going with now? Hint? Really? That's so weird. I knew very few individuals who cared about their education here. Then again, when I went to high school, I went to the most expensive high school around first. And then I changed high schools in senior year and went to, I don't remember if it was senior or junior year. I don't even remember. That's gotta say something. But I changed high schools and went to a county school, which is, you know, just a, I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a school out in the country, essentially. And county schools have less funding. They care less about, you know, education. They're more concerned about, they're less concerned about academics, more concerned about extracurriculars. Most people who graduate from a county school are probably going to go into a trade school. You know, most of them will probably end up being a welder or something. And I was probably one of the very few people who graduated from that school that year who actually went to college. I would imagine. I was one of the very few. Because I can't imagine many more of the 80 people in my graduating class who actually were excited to go to college. And I'm not saying I was excited to go to college. I wasn't, but I at least wanted to go to college. Yeah, I graduated college. I've got a degree in IT and networking. And I spent 15 years, give or take, in that field until I got out of it. And it's not because I hated the field or anything, I just got tired of it. Working the same type of job for 15 years was, I mean, it was just so samey. Everything, it was the same stuff all the time. Incoming damage increases by 40%. Decreased by 40%, I was about to say. Damn, what the fuck? Inflict stun. I guess I'll take the Milky Way and then one of these. Decreases incoming damage or creates an explosion. Take the decrease incoming damage. Yeah, I've got an associate's degree from a community college, because of course it was a community college. Big thing for me was I went to college for IT and networking, and by the time I was in college, I was already working in the IT and networking field and had been for half a decade. So I already had 5 years of experience before I even went to college, which is not that's not typical at all. So I was taking classes on things that I was doing on a daily basis for my job, and I was only getting a degree in it because it just seemed like, it seemed like, hey, if I'm already in this position, I might as well get a degree in it, and maybe I'll get a raise out of it or something. Turns out that's not really how that works, but, sure. If you have a degree and then you up your degree from an associate's to a bachelor's, then you'll get a raise. But if you don't have a degree and you just get a degree, that doesn't exactly mean you're going to get a raise or put in a different position. Lie Weasel, Mage's Necklace. I'll take this. Upgraded int. Upgraded int. My special thing. Okay, that. Down for it. I am all about some int. Even though it's not even that good in this game, I just love it. I don't know why. I like smash hardest. Oh, hey. Didn't even know there was a caster here. Do I regret getting the associates? No, because getting the associates got me better jobs afterwards, where, an associates was required. So it wasn't like the worst idea ever. It did get me in the door a couple of places, but I don't know. I regret what I got an associates in. I definitely think that growing up and being like, oh, I'm gonna go get my degree in computers, was only because I was so good at computers, and it was something I already understood, and something that I liked, and something I played with in my free time, and I basically was already working in. So it was kind of like a hobby. I was getting a degree in my hobby. But hobbies change, I quickly got bored of working in IT and just wanted to do something else. Am I doing physical damage? Does this class do physical damage? Mostly just magical damage. So hit rate. I don't really need the HP. I guess I'll take this. It was just I think that if I went back to college, that being an adult and being 28, would mean that I would get my degree in something that I actually gave a shit about and would be that I think would be a fun thing to work in. Not something that I just enjoy. I think the biggest trap that a lot of people fall into in college is getting a degree in something that they're already good at and already have a heads up in, instead of like something that they would enjoy. I guess getting a degree in your hobby, I guess would be what I mean. I think getting a degree in your hobby is probably a bad idea. You should leave your hobby as your hobby and then get something else to be work. Because chances are you're probably already good enough at your hobby to have a degree, and you probably don't need the degree. All the associates has ever done is really just get me in the door for places that 100% no questions, required an associates. You gotta have an associates or better. you know, and that's the biggest draw for an associate's is having some degree and for places that require a degree, no matter what it is, you know, just having a degree. And I find a lot of places like that, especially around here. I've never played Mummy. What does Mummy do? Oh my god, Mummy is it's a, fuck, what is the name of that game? Metal Slug. It's a Metal Slug reference. Skull does not take damage from traps. Increased movement speed by 10. The guard that protected King Azirabai of the Netherworld. When swapping, increases movement speed and unleashes a blast of acid breath, dealing magic damage. I've got to keep pressing the button, though. I don't like that. Look at the dodge. That's so cool. Yeah, it's just a Metal Slug reference. That's so awesome. Yeah, an MBA is, you know, it'll help you with any job. That's definitely the best part about it. Definitely the main reason that everybody I've ever known who got an MBA, like, recommended it was, hey, you know, I got my job in something silly that just, you know, that's just kind of broad, but at the same time, I can use my degree anywhere. I'm just taking damage when I don't even need to be. I gotta slow down in this game, I feel like. I'm trying to speed run this and it's just not even necessary. Ain't no reason for me to be doing this fast. Oh, I didn't know he did that fast. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, oop, shit. Most people that I know who have an MBA, though, went into being an accountant. That's most of, actually, I think everybody I know who has an MBA became an accountant. Just because it's such a broad thing, you know, it's like, oh, okay, you got an MBA. Can you understand this enough to, you know, do numbers, right? Can I upgrade for this for 10? 30? Aw. I want to know what super special Mummy is. Mummy just doesn't do enough damage to be worth it. It's funny, though. Maybe it's only a good class if you upgrade it. Ooh. That's a good, handy thing to be able to do. I will destroy Ryder only so I can get upgraded Mummy. Running your own business is, I don't know how. I've never met somebody with an MBA who ran their own business. I do know some people who became chief financial officers. You know, I know people who became executives with an MBA. So I don't know about running your own business, but I do know you can help run other people's businesses really well. And you'll get hired for having the MBA, and people will be like, oh, can you, you know, being able to do HR too. I know a couple of people who had worked HR before with their MBA. Get my HP back. I don't want that. Create 10% of chance of burning enemies, and then these are the explosive one and the crit chance. I'll take the burn enemies. And then more skull fragments for the 30. Damn, that went swimmingly. That was awesome. Also, to be perfectly honest, I think that if I knew what I knew now, and I got to go back to college and tell myself in college what to do. Oh my God, look at this. I've never seen this. What is this? Anyways, I would tell myself to get a degree in video editing and like just generic editing. What is this? Grim Reaper. When enemies are killed, flame spirits appear. Flame spirits track down nearby enemies and explode, dealing magical damage. When swapping, appears while invulnerable and swings its scythe, dealing magical damage. Hellfire rises from the ground over a wide area, dealing magic damage, and turns invulnerable, stops time, and swings its scythe, dealing magic damage. Well, okay then. I guess this is what we're using. I guess we'll destroy this one. Oh my God. I mean, this isn't OP or anything, is it? Seems like it might be. Really cool, though. I wonder what the chances of this dropping are. Yeah, video editing would be... I would be at my happiest probably with a degree or a job in video editing. Just media editing in general. I think I would be at my happiest. I didn't know as a kid in high school and in college how much I enjoyed video editing. I never thought of it. I knew how much I enjoyed it. I never thought about it as a thing that I could do for a living. I never thought that it was a career skill, and it is. It really is. I never thought of it that way because I enjoyed it so much, and you know, dicked around with it as a joke. I always just thought it was, you know, this is what I do for fun. But every time I've ever had a chance to do video editing at work, I've really enjoyed myself. Always had a really good time doing that. I gotta focus. I'll answer you in a second. I saw chat do something, but I know I can't focus on that and beat a boss fight like this, especially with a class I don't know how to play. That was really dumb of me. doing really bad. Massive on the screen too. That'll deal some damage. Didn't get him. This'll get him. There we go. Okay. Could I go back to college for video editing? Yeah, but I don't think it would be worth it. It costs too much. Increased magic damage. Whoa! Increased magic attack by 95%? That's a hell of a good thing to pick up. We're gonna be doing all the damage. How much does it cost to upgrade this? All the power is already being used. Yeah, I believe it. Let's upgrade Mummy. I want to see what upgraded Mummy is. But it's like Tutankhamun or something? Pharaoh? Revived Mummy. When swapping increased movement speed, there's a chance weapons will drop from defeated... Oh, it is Metal Slug! It's Metal Slug! That's so cool. I want to know what... I've got to kill some enemies with Mummy because I want to know what weapons are going to fall. I want to know, can I get a machine gun or... What are we talking about here? Are we talking about I get a rocket launcher? What are we talking about? What did it say? There is a chance weapons will drop when defeating enemies. The skull does not take damage from traps. I remember that. Decreased movement speed by 10. Rocket launcher. Exactly. Yes. I'm glad somebody gets it. Rocket launcher. Spits out a poisonous bug that tracks down enemies and explodes, dealing magic damage and inflicting poison. Okay. I haven't used that yet. Let's try that out. Well, it sure did do what it said it would do. Rocket launcher. Hey, I don't take any damage from traps. Hey. Ah, that's so cool. That feels so good to be able to do. I can't believe there's a Metal Slug reference in this game. That's so silly. Ah! Okay, okay. Stop playing around. Swap back to big boy mode. Yeah, I mean, I know this is from Korea, and I know that in Asia, Metal Slug is a lot bigger than it is here in America. Still, it's really awesome to see, and it makes me happy. Big problem here is I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die before I even get to the boss, because I am doing not so great. Wow, that just kind of became its own thing, didn't it? Jesus. Look at this. Yeah, I kind of see what people were saying when they said the screen can get cluttered. You know? I need to play some Metal Slug on stream. That'd be a lot of fun. Maybe get some of you guys to play with me. It'd be so fun. Amanitas 100 years. Restores 1% of HP. Sets all incoming damage to 1 until you clear 1 map. Man, fuck you. And I'm not doing anything outside of the Raven thing. Decreases trap damage by 75%. Increases magic damage by 35. That's good. Then crit rate. So definitely this. And that's... Fuck that. I'm not buying that. So what does my thing do again? Oh yeah, it's the vortex. It does a vortex. Let's try out the vortex. Cindy vortex. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. That's awesome. Rocket launcher. Now I'm just going to be referencing Metal Slug all night. Wait, what's this? I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, it's those kids that stun you. Got it. I didn't realize that they were their own thing. I didn't realize that they were put in cages. Oh, fuck. Fuck you guys. Oh, I can swing down with this? That's awesome. This is like the only class I think that does that. Really need to get some HP though. Or anything else. Ugh. And I made it to the boss, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I've got 66 HP. I'm gonna die. Howdy. It's Tucson. Hey, Tucson. Shucks howdy, y'all. To immediately do some damage. Oh, and it missed. That sucks. That's such garbage. I'm gonna have to focus. I'm sorry, you guys. I know some people just got here. I'm gonna have to try to not die, though. So I'm pretty sure I'm not surviving this. But I want to try my best. Just in case. Ow. Meanie. You meanie. Ow. More meaniness. Fuck! Okay. I'm stupid. Got way too close there. Okay, if I can survive and do the Raven, maybe the Raven can save me here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just dead. Where are we on the Angry Birds review? We haven't even started. It's happening. We'll be doing an Angry Birds review. Let me check my my output on Premiere. Let me see if that's done. Is it done? Did we already export completely? On our other hard drive. Tucson has gifted a gift to Call Sign Chief. A sub. Thank you, Tucson. That's so sweet. The movie, the game? Yes. The movie, the game, or the franchise? Yes. The answer is yes. Looks like our Barry interview might be done. The screen is just white for the interview, it looks like. So I'm going to delete that and Gonna re-export that. You have to re-export that boy, that bad boy. Maybe this time to the local hard drive that I was doing all the work on. Export media. You like the American Dream video? I haven't even thought about that video in a million years. I'm so glad you liked it. Some calming music. Why does... Do I need to do it as window media? I do. Something about the encoding made everything white. So let's see. We can do a 9 gig video at 1080p. Yeah, that'll be fine at 24 frames because there's no movement in the video. Okay, we'll just do Barry interview, and we'll put it in the Barry Kramer file. And we'll go ahead and export that whole sequence in and out encoding. Yeah, of course I'll go through all of it. Are you kidding me? Have you seen... I reviewed Turbo, man. There is nothing that I will not review. Also, Boats. Boats is another good example of me reviewing just literally anything. We're gonna make a lot of money this run. Is Barry still in California? I think so, yeah, because his time zone was still the California time zone. If nothing else, he's still in California time zone. I can guarantee you that much. I don't know if he's actually in California. But does California have its own time zone for America? I actually don't know. Is it, does it line up with Alazana? I almost said Alazana. Arizona? Ooh, increased attack speed right off the bat? That's so good. But yeah, I've got other stuff I've got to cover. And then I've seen the comments regarding Angry Birds. I do want to do that. That does sound actually fun. And because I'll have to ingest all the Angry Birds content. That's the big thing. I can't wait to, if I was doing this for a living, you realize that if I made money doing this, then I would be able to write off buying the Angry Birds movie as a tax write-off. But yeah, I have to watch the Angry Birds movie, which I've never seen, and I've got to play some Angry Birds, all the Angry Birds games, and then review Angry Birds. It is. Writing off the Angry Birds movie is an American pastime. My dad has done it a couple of times, and it's one of those things where like you definitely feel like an adult when you finally write off the Angry Birds movie on your taxes for the first time. It's like, I've heard my parents talk about this, now I finally know, and you're in on the joke, you know? Skeleton sword? Nah, I'm fine. I'll take the bones. I'll take the boy. Alright, we got physical damage plus 25%, physical damage by 40%. Definitely that one. And then I guess I want the food. I'll take the food. I think I can beat these boss. Whichever boss this is, I think I can beat him. Oh, it's just the priest. Yeah, I can definitely beat the priest. Reed, my best friend bought me this game. He asked me to review it. He said he saw it and he wanted me to review it. So, here I am preparing for that review, and I've been working on a script, but turns out this is this game is not what it looks like in a lot of ways. Like, this game looks procedurally generated. It's not. I feel like there's a lot hidden in here that I'd really like to talk about if I ever get the chance. So the scripting process is taking a while, and I also had that interview with Barry. So, and I didn't want to. I definitely didn't want to put a review of a game above an interview with Barry Kramer. So I decided, hey, I'll just, you know, I think I can upgrade Int for 10. But I definitely wanted to put the interview with Barry first and on my list of things to do. So now that the interview's done, the next two things that are on the list are I've got to do this, and I've got to do Risk of Rain 2, and I don't even know if people will care about me reviewing this by the time I get around to it, because it was reviewed on... I talk about this in the interview with Barry, but this was released on the 21st of January, so it is practically completely old news by now, and no one will care by the time I get around to actually making a video about it. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time to really, like, you know, break this bad boy down. This is there's a lot of stuff in this game, and every time I play it, I feel like I'm uncovering a little bit more. You know, I think I see a little bit more every time I play it, which is great. I don't know if that'll be the case for after I beat it. I think that by the time I beat it, I'll kind of just seen everything the game has to offer. But every time I pick it up and play it, I definitely see something new. You don't make review videos? You should give it a chance. I didn't make review videos either, and then all of a sudden I did. Literally just making a choice, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I started making review videos. Somebody told me. I think my wife told me I should do review videos, and I was like, alright. That, and I was on my car ride. I was on my commute back from work, and I thought of the name I'll Review Anything, and I looked it up and nobody had taken it, and I was like, why the fuck is nobody taking that? That's so on the nose. Ooh, some spiked thorny boots. Cinemattack? Nice. Inflicts physical damage to enemies that you land on after jumping. Nice. I'd be down for that. I'd watch your stuff. I feel like G4 made a lot of like cool stuff that we'll probably never see again. Just, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe our children will have a G4, you know, styled channel. And then we can be like, oh, it's like G4 from my childhood. And they'll be like, yeah, whatever, Grandpa. You'd be like, don't you backsass me, you little shit. I killed 17 men in the war. I think we're gonna do all right this run on this boss. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. I got a lot of damage output, and I think we can take him down. Ow. Maybe not. Maybe I've got my head in my ass. Who knows? Oh, got him. Mana Phone. When casting a skill, increases a mana storm that wraps around itself and deals magic damage based on the number of balance type skulls owned. Damage and AoE in the mana storm increases by 30% to 100%. Never had that before. You gotta make your dreams real, man. You gotta just, whatever you want to do, you just gotta, like, I don't know. I guess it's more of a, like, you think of something and you're like, is that really worth it? Because there's definitely tons of shit that I was just like, who fucking cares? I'm not doing that. And, you know, and I thought it was an amazing idea when I first came up with it. I've even completed some projects that were dumb as hell. Like, for instance, I wrote my own tabletop RPG, and it's not very good. It's just not very good. And there's no shame in that. I wrote that bitch in a week, and there's no way it was going to be good. I've never written a tabletop RPG before. I didn't know what I was doing. I had played a lot of tabletop RPGs. It's not worse than Fatal. No, it's better than Fatal. I was just making a light version of GURPS that ran on D12 system. That was all it was. And so, you know, what I made wasn't awful. It was just nothing. I didn't make anything. I made a system that can do anything because it's so goddamn vague. And I made the only thing that the whole thing even had that was different from other tabletop RPGs was the combat was done with cards. Yeah, OG D&D is pretty rough around the edges, I know. But I think the only thing that I even had going for me here was the card system. That was probably the only thing that I did out of any of that would have been worth anything. Let me see if I might have a picture of the card system. Since you guys obviously play RPGs, I'll show you what it was. See, it's in tabletop. And then I've got the PDF here, don't I? I found it. I found it. Which one of these is the oldest? I got through 4 revisions of that thing. Damn. Damn, man. It's 41 pages long. Hold on. It won't let me copy that. Hold on. I'll upload it to my drive real quick. This will be really funny. This will be a really funny thing to show people. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Okay, here we go. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry. Anyone with the link can view. Got it. Copy. All right, check that out. There is a thing. Let me see. No, that's the old one. Hold on. Close that one out. Don't read that. That's the old one. I'll get the new one.
Okay, here it is. I'm gonna export a PDF. Hold on. Yeah, that was 4.0. I had version 4.1. Okay, put it on my desktop. Oh, that's a PDF. What the fuck am I doing? I renamed a doc file. Okay, found it. View link, copy. There we go. There we go. So there's the beast itself, the 41-page RPG I wrote.
Trapaholics.
Oh, thank you. Kara will be very happy. She's gotta go for a surgery on the 15th. She's gonna be going and getting a they're gonna be putting a tube down her throat that she's gotta wear for 24 hours. Ah. Okay, fuck. I hate this one. This room is so annoying. It's just casters and you just have to get really high up and go past the traps and everything. Chuck Norris jokes. There we go. What'd you give me? Rake of Fury? Okay. The fuck? Okay. Boy right on top of me. Didn't even see him. I already make it to the boss? I guess so. Didn't feel like I should already be doing this. Yeah, it does. It puts so much on the GM. The whole thing is on the GM, essentially.
That's because I'm a GM. That's the only reason that it's like that. I guarantee you. Because I run games like that. Increases magic damage by 50%. Nice. I don't have a lot of bones, so that's not gonna help. I did some playtests of it for combat, but I never ran a game using the system. We never had any time really. It wasn't, you know, for lack of wanting to. It's just that we never had the time to do it. Getting the people together. Plus, after I played it a bit, after I read it, you know, again and realized how bad it was, I was like, I don't want to subjugate anyone to this crappy ass system. It would just be me basically fucking blowing myself. I don't know. Increases match HP by 35. Incoming damage hurts and freezes surrounding enemies. Do I have anything I'd want to replace with that? Increases dash cooldown by 100%. Dashing distance by 80%. There, 5 more. 4. Yeah, I'll get rid of Coward's Gate for that. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy the fact that I even finished it. It was just me being dumb and, you know, young. It's not a great piece of material. It is material. That's basically the only thing that you can really say about it. That's, you know, good. Is it sure does exist. Oh, I really like this one. Yeah, it does seem like Heroes of Hammerwatch, doesn't it? Bone of Courage amplifies the attack of the next normal attack by 50% for 3 seconds, based on the number of power type skulls owned. No. Increases attack speed by up to 60% in proportion to HP loss. No. I'll be okay. I'll just keep going. Hammerwatch is so fun, by the way. I really like Hammerwatch. Yeah, it's true. Yet. Almost got hit. Did get hit. Thankfully, this game isn't too much of a grind fest. There's not really any grinding to be done. You can kind of upgrade yourself, but the upgrades aren't really that crazy. They're just kind of, you know, permanent upgrades to your HP or damage or something. Alright, let's do this again. Okay. The slamming down seems to work okay. What? I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm doing it. I'm getting better at fighting these bitches. Not too much better, but I'm getting better. Ah. How am I supposed to dodge that one? I still haven't figured that one out. Ah! See you later. Okay, well I've been going for 2.5 hours. I think I'll end the stream there tonight. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm streaming again at 5:30 CST. Love you.